sort of what I would say and do with my parents beforehand. So I would definitely recommend role playing ahead of time. And I think the thing that I remember my parents coaching me on was making sure that I was able to talk about how the things I thought I was good at would be helpful to the employer. So my first job was working in a cookie factory. And so I went ahead of time, I checked out the place, I made sure I tried the product, and we spent some time prepping for the interview that way. So I think that still holds true no matter whether you're having a first job or a 40th job. So that was what I did. What about you?
I was gonna say that was a delicious way to start your.
I know, that was my first one.
So my first adult job was, I didn't really have an interview for it, but I'm thinking like my second job was being a swim instructor. And so it was a little bit different because I'd been a swimmer for a long time. And so my swim coach made me come in and I had to interview for the job. And I was like, what do I have to interview for? It's a swim coach job, swim teacher job. And I had to make sure that I understood, the basics of swimming, like the basics of life saving as well, and peripheral vision. And he really, ran me over the coals to make sure I knew what I was doing. And it was sort of friendly, so because it took me off guard, because I thought like, oh, I have this job, it's not a problem. But he wanted to make sure that I was prepared for it. But it looks like we have a question. So the question is, what are the age requirements for employment opportunities? So that's a really good question, especially for you.
Well, what I was going to say, it may be different for different employers. So I would just recommend that we hold that. And when each one of the employers speaks, let's let them talk about that, because I think they may have some different requirements based on the roles, if that makes sense to you. So can I ask you, Legislator Richburg, what was your favorite job? I know the presentation's coming up, but I got to ask, what was your favorite job? And you can't count this one.
I can't count this one.
Yeah.
I really, really enjoyed being a swim coach. Although it was a lot of driving, a lot of long hours and standing on your feet. But it was really cool to work with folks, with young people.
So what's something from that job that you use every day?
So the head coach there, I use some of his lessons all the time. Treat your employees like their family. Like and that's one thing that it didn't matter what was going on. Like he always made sure that you felt like family and that you were part of a team. Also give 100%. He was a person who personally invested in the swim business, but also he was invested in each and every one of you, whether you were a swimmer or a coach or a parent. Like he invested a relationship, and those are the types of conversations that I try and have all the time. That and the story is, he would take us out to eat, and he would say, "Your money's no good here," and I couldn't understand why. I couldn't understand why. And then he said, because my job as the boss is to take you out to eat. Now Siobhan is on, so she's going to make sure I take her out to eat. But the point was that you're supposed to invest in people and caring about them and their outcomes. And he felt like the dinner table was the way to have that relationship. And not everybody can do that in every business, but it's an interesting way of doing it. And all of us who used to work for him, I mean, even some of my former swimmers, they still reach out to him all the time, and me. So it's great.
Awesome. So I think Alonzo is ready to go. And I want to say that this is one of the things we've all learned during the pandemic, is that there will be technical difficulties. So like James Edding said before, we just did our improv routine, right?
Yeah.
And so now we're ready to go. Alonzo, turning it over to you.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for that. And thanks for performing in the midst of a crisis, a technical crisis. So thank you so much. And great stories, by the way, very inspiring, and it kind of hopefully really inspired the people that are on this call. to kind of fight through and go for your goals. And so that was great. Thank you so much for that. Okay, so we are sharing the screen at this point, and we have the PowerPoint pulled up. And so what we want to do is just start from the beginning, if we could. If we could go back to the first or the second slide. Okay, okay, so the next slide then. Okay, all right, so we definitely do want to welcome you. We have had several welcomes already, but what I want to mention is that as far as the chat questions go, for each slide that we show of an employer, you don't have to ask about their contact information or who the contact person is, because it will be displayed in each of the slides that correspond with that company. So as you see the arrow pointing there to the bottom right-hand corner, that's where their contact information will be. So you do not have to ask in the chat how to contact them. What I would also like to say is that as we introduce each company and they come on and talk about their company, we ask you to please, in the interest of time, keep it to 2 to 3 minutes. There are a lot of companies to get through, and we really do want to respect everyone's time. So please keep your comments and the information that you're about to share regarding your company to 2 to 3 minutes maximum. Okay. Thank you so much for that. Okay. Can we go to the next one, please? Okay. So this is presented by the Suffolk County Department of Labor, Licensing and Consumer Affairs. And you can see we are located at 725 Veterans Memorial Highway in Hauppauge. This is our contact number. So if you need to reach out by phone, you can certainly dial that number and we will be ready, willing, and able to assist you. So we have a lot of different areas in the county for the Suffolk County Department of Labor that can help you out. We have the Suffolk One Stop, job seeker services. We have many different things available to you. So again, it's just a matter of reaching out and contacting us. Our facilities are equipped with state-of-the-art computers, fax machines, phones, copiers, so on and so forth. So we have all of the tools here for a successful job seeker to get you to the next level and to make sure that we can do all that's possible that we can do in our power to get you to the next level and get you employed. So during COVID restrictions, however, the center is only open for individual appointments. So again, that's why that phone number is so important. You have to give a call and we will set up an appointment with you and bring you in on an individual basis. Okay, very important. So again, as soon as these restrictions are lifted, we will look at different options, but at this point, it's by appointment only. So please adhere to that. Thank you so much. Next slide, please. Okay, so this is exciting news as well. We have a new virtual career and talent portal, and it is called SCNY Forward. So in other words, Suffolk County, New York Forward.info. This has a lot of great information, and we are putting new employers and new job seekers into the system every day. We have job seekers that are out in the field looking for jobs. They want to work. So we refer them to this SCNY Forward, and they have a plethora of information, employers that they can look up, salaries, locations. There's so much information that they can take advantage of. And so that's what they can do on this website. Also for employers, a lot of information as well. We have a lot of employers that are looking for people right now. And so they can utilize this website as well to go on, find job seekers, connect with them, set up interviews, and hopefully that person will be gainfully employed not long after that. So there are a lot of different options, and we urge you to go onto that website, check it out, sign up, and utilize it to the best of your ability. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, so I think we actually can go through this because James covered this. Unfortunately, we did not have it up when he went through it, but we can actually go through the do's and the don'ts of resumes and also interviewing, because James did a great job on the fly and he got us to where we needed to be. So thank you so much for that, James. If we can continue through that, through resumes, through interviewing. Okay, continue, please. Continue. Okay, so at this point, we would like to get into the portion of this presentation where we introduce the employers. And again, just a reminder, please keep the introduction and the summary of your location to 2 to 3 minutes. And we're going to start off with Splish Splash and Christy Bosco. Welcome, Christy.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for having me. So as most of you know, Splish Splash is celebrating its 30-year anniversary this year, being the only water park on Long Island. We have tons of great rides, 20 water slides, rides and attractions, 2 awesome wave pools, a really great kiddie area, and some other new additions, some really fun rides. And we are still looking for help. So if you can go to the next slide. So a little bit has changed on here, but we are still looking for park services, lifeguards, which we do provide the training at no cost to the individual. We are full in the ride attendant area and in our food and beverage cashiers, but we are still really looking for cooks in our food and beverage area, as well as attendants and toll collectors or toll cashiers in our parking lot. Also, maintenance is an area that we are looking to fill some additional roles. So we did just recently have some pay increases corporate-wide. So park services, for example, you can be 14 years of age and get your first job here at Splish Splash, which is a really fun first summertime job. And the starting pay for that is $15 an hour. Lifeguards, we just had a really big increase come in for that, and lifeguards are now being paid $18 an hour. Cooks in food and beverage are also at $18 an hour. Anyone who is a cashier in the parking lot will be at $15.50, and if you're just a parking lot attendant, not necessarily, not handling cash, then you're at $15. So we do have some competitive rates out there. Right now, we have also implemented an employee referral bonus. So anyone that does come on board and refers a friend or an acquaintance or anything, and they work through the 4th of July weekend, they will receive a $100 referral bonus for that. So the best way to apply, if you go to the next slide, is to our website. It's splishsplash.com/employment. You fill out an application on there. If you don't have a resume, that's completely okay. Just put, this is my first job, and fill the application out thoroughly. And someone from any of the vacant departments will be in touch pretty much immediately. I have HR assistants pulling resumes throughout the day to get them into our database. So that way we can contact them and conduct a phone interview right away. We are opening May 29th. So definitely still aggressively recruiting for those areas I mentioned. And it's a really fun place to work. So I look forward to seeing your applications.
Excellent. Okay. Thank you so much, Christy. If we can just flip to that next slide where the contact information was. So we can get, there we go.
And any questions can be directed to the email below, /HR@palacentertainment.com. But the best and fastest way to get a phone interview is to go onto that link and apply.
Excellent. Thanks again, Christy. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Thanks for being with us. Okay. And so we'll go on to our next employer, and that will be American Pool. If we can go to the next slide, and we will welcome in American Pool.
Hi everyone, my name is Danielle Weiss. I am the staffing director here at American Pool. We manage private apartment condos, apartment complexes, condominiums, HOAs, Nassau County, Suffolk County, as well as New York City. So we're hiring over 500 staff members, mostly lifeguards, and some pool attendants to help us out. Memorial Day weekend through Labor Day, we do some flexible schedules. If you're not lifeguard certified, we have some referral bonuses so you can refer your friends, flexible schedules. So if you have other commitments, other jobs, we can work around that. And lifeguards do have to be 16 plus years old, but we do have some pool attendant positions that could be younger. Some of them do need a CPR certification. Some of them don't need any requirements. So if you're looking to work at a pool outdoors, we have pools everywhere. Nassau County, Suffolk County, Brooklyn, Queens, stuff like that. If you're interested, You can apply online by going to guardforlife.com, or
Oh,
you can
you can go to
text
that next,
the word
yeah.
swim.
Yes, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yes. So you can apply online at guardforlife.com, and we also have a text to apply number. You can text the word swim to 25,000. And as you see, we have many different employment opportunities, not just Northport and Manorville now. Now we have Melville, Woodbury, East Meadow, Port Washington, as far as pool attendants. Lifeguards are all the way
You gotta stay on top
from
of the slides.
Brooklyn, Queens, through Suffolk County, Riverhead, and Southampton. So we're all over. So if you know of anyone looking for a job, you can have them apply and we can get them a job for the summer, typically within a 20-minute radius of their house. We have a pool nearby. Go next slide. So that is our information. So if you have any interest, you can share information if it's not for you. As far as lifeguarding, if you're not the strongest swimmer, there is also a shallow water certification or the pool attendant positions that are limited though. So if you're interested, apply now. We guarantee you a job for the summer as long as you become certified as a lifeguard or work as a pool attendant.
Okay, thank you so much, Danielle. We appreciate you being with us. Excellent, thank you so much. Okay, and next we will move on to our next employer, who is Walmart. And Nicole Brand is joining us from Walmart. Nicole, you're on, ready to go. Just make sure you're unmuted, Nicole.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Okay, there you go. Welcome.
All right, awesome. And I don't know why my video is not on. I hit start video, but I don't know.
Yeah, we can see you now, Nicole.
Oh, you can see me now? Okay, great.
Yes.
So
Okay.
I am from Walmart, and we are a Fortune 1 company, and we are excited to be part of this event today. We are looking for young people that are looking for growth and advancement. The company started in the 1960s. We're in our 59th year, and we are definitely all about promotion from within. 75% of our associates get promoted to senior level people. If youth people that are in school, if they're not sure what they want to do after they graduate, or they can't afford college, we have a $1 a day college education program. We definitely believe in associate experience being great, as well as our customer experience being great. And so we are here to support and develop new people as they come on board, as we continue to develop more tenured associates. I represent 6 stores in the Eastern Suffolk, Long Island, from Homack all the way out to Riverhead. We also have a new store that'll be opening in Yaphank in November. So we are looking to start to staff that probably around the July, August timeframe. We are looking for all levels. We're looking for entry level, front end cashiers, service desk, cart pushers, maintenance. Those are for days. We're looking for sales associates. The only thing that you can't work in the hardware area if you're under the age of 18. Also, if you are interested in cars, we have a auto technicians where they do basic things such as oil changes, changing tires, batteries, very basic things. We have stocking opportunities. You can see the 3 shifts there. We have a morning shift, which is 4 a.m. to 1, an afternoon shift, 2 p.m. to 11, and then overnight, 10 p.m. to 7. Both the auto technicians stocking roles start at $17 an hour, and then all other positions start at $14.50. You must be 16 years of age, except for the auto technician and to work in hard lines. So, like I said, we offer a $1 a day education. So if you want to go to college to get an associate or a bachelor's degree, it's a great way to go to school without having to pay too much money. Like I said earlier, we promote 75% of our leaders to senior positions, so store managers. My market manager has been with the company 26 years and started out as a part-time car pusher and is now a market manager. You can apply by texting the word jobs to 240-240, or you can go online to careers.walmart.com. And then there's my contact information there.
All right, excellent. Thank you so much, Nicole. We appreciate you being with us.
Thank you.
All right, and we will move on to our next employer, and that is Youth Enrichment Services, or YES. And we have with us Rhonda Netterman. Rhonda, the floor is yours. Please make sure you're unmuted as well.
I'm
Rhonda.
unmuted.
Okay, there you go.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for attending today. I'm happy to be online. I'm actually going to be co-presenting with my colleague, Claudio. So a little bit about Youth Enrichment Services. We've been in business for over 25 years. We are a nonprofit organization serving hundreds and thousands of families over the course of years. We do positive youth development. Our programs range anywhere from daily after school programs, working careers, and summer programs. So what I'm going to be speaking mostly about today is that we're hiring for our summer programs because we are speaking about youth. So to begin employment with us as a youth, you do have to be 14 years of age and older. You can go to the next slide. So there's two positions. So it's the summer youth counselor. So as I mentioned before, you must be between the ages of 14 to 17, and you must have a valid working card. You should know that you either have the blue or the green working card. We start at $14 per hour, and it's a maximum of 25 hours per week. You'll be able to choose and select which shift you would want to work. We have a morning position and we have an afternoon position. I'm going to let Mr. Claudio speak a little bit more about the summer youth counselor, and then I'll speak a little bit more after that about the after school youth counselors. So go ahead, Claudio.
Thank you so much, Rhonda. Can everybody hear me? Pretty good. So yes, my name is Claudio. I'm the youth coordinator on site. So about the program, staff will be overseeing the youth. We'll have people around the building monitoring as well. We have an AM and a PM shift, like Rhonda said. So they're 5-hour shifts. There are days that will be hybrid as well. We have a great online staff coordinator. Her name is Sarah Orlando, and she's going to be doing days with you guys on assignments. You guys will be, doing week recap on, academic enrichment programs that we go through when we do the curriculum. We also do fitness, art education, music, culture, and a lot of self-care activities. So it's very exciting, a lot of great opportunities. And yeah, so Rhonda's gonna finish up and you're gonna email her.
Excellent. So to apply for the position as a youth counselor, my contact information is here. And one thing I like to say is that we promote within. So a lot of the students who have come through our summer programs, who have started out from the ages of 5, who have graduated from high school, a lot of them come back and work for us during the summer. So if you have any questions or you're interested, you can reach out to me. My contact information is here. So we're looking forward to hearing from you. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Rhonda. Thank you, Claudio. Appreciate it. Thanks for being with us. All right, and as we move on, we'll be going right into the next employer, and that is Flying Point. And
Hi.
with us, we have Nathan.
Yep, hi.
Okay, hi.
Hi, everybody. So I just want to tell you a little bit about our summer camp. We are an 8-day summer camp at the end of the summer for children with autism, and also they're typically developing siblings and peers. And during the 8-day summer camp, we do all sorts. We do sports, swimming, arts and crafts, technology, just a whole load of fun. We also, throughout the year, we do recreational events. So normally once or twice a month, we'll do events in the local area, taking the kids bowling, wildlife refuge, anything like that. So this year we have a 8-day summer camp, which runs from 9 until 2, from August 25th until September 3rd. So it's Wednesday to Friday and then Monday to Friday. We're in Southampton. So you just need to be able to get to Southampton. And what we're looking for is people who enjoy working with children, who are possibly looking to do that as a future career, whether it's education, special education, healthcare, therapy, anything like that. But also just wants to have fun, help the kids socialize, and keep them safe. So So yeah, as you'll see on there, you can go to the website, make an application. You can email me questions, your resume, but yeah, please ask away. And hopefully some of you guys want to come have fun at camp this summer.
All right. Thank you so much, Nathan. Thanks again for being with us. And moving forward, we will go ahead and hear from Banana Republic. Yes. Okay, Diane, you are unmuted, correct?
I am. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, welcome.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you guys for hosting this. It's something that we really appreciate. As a store, you have the information. We are a part of Gap Inc., and most of you guys have probably heard more of our other brands, Banana Republic, Gap, and Old Navy. We're all part of the same company, which started in 1969 in San Francisco. And now we are a global international brand throughout 5 different countries in the world. But for Long Island, we do have several other jobs that we are looking for in our location here in Riverhead, Deer Park, Plainview, Westbury, Oceanside, and we have 3 stores in Queens and 2 more stores in Brooklyn that have opened up, and all looking for employees starting at the age of 16. As far as the positions that we are looking for 1 full-time supervisor and 6 part-time position. And the breakdown for the part-time positions, we have stock positions 4 and 2 stylists, which are really customer service people. There's a couple of places that you can apply for the job. You can text Gap Inc. Jobs to 63059, or you can visit our online website, which is jobs.gapinc.com. We also have flexible schedules that we are working with. The stock job will start at 6 a.m., but we have 4-hour shifts. It could be a 6-hour shift or an 8-hour shift. So we're very flexible depending on the availability of the individual. For all of our positions, the company offers medical for all. There's part-time medical benefits available and full-time. And you will also receive a discount from all of the brands as an employee of Gap Inc. If you guys have any question, please call or contact me at the number you see below or on the website. And again, thank you.
Okay, Diane, thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate it. And then we will move on now to college nannies and sitters. And we have with us, I believe, Yvette. You have the floor. For Michelle,
Hi,
rather.
so Yvette is here. I'm Michelle. Good afternoon, everyone. So we are college nannies and sitters. We provide in-home childcare to families across Long Island. We match caregivers with families based on caregiver availability, experience, and age preference. Our territory covers the entire South Shore, both Nassau and Suffolk counties, as well as Smithtown and the surrounding areas. All the way out east, we serve both Forks as well. We do keep caregivers and families close, though. So we provide all our nannies and sitters with flexible scheduling. You tell us when you're available to work. So whether that is 5 days a week or 2 days a week, it can vary week to week to accommodate summer schedules as well. On top of our $15 hourly rate, we also provide various incentives and bonuses. We provide CPR and first aid certification at no cost to our caregivers. So if you have any previous childcare experience, whether that is being a neighborhood babysitter, camp counselor, dance teacher, we encourage you to reach out and apply. So if you're 18 years of age or close to turning 18, we'd love to connect and tell you about our childcare opportunities. We hold interviews every day and we can get you onboarded in less than a week. So our emails are on the screen. You can email either myself or Yvette, and we look forward to connecting.
Excellent. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Thanks for being with us again. Do we have Sen Restaurant with us? We were trying to connect earlier. Is Sen Restaurant with us? Okay, so it looks like Jessica could not be on the call. So I will just kind of go ahead and run through her slides for her. Then we'll go on to the next employer. So Sen Restaurant, 23 Main Street in Sag Harbor. So Sen Restaurant is in the Hamptons and has been an established restaurant for over 27 years. We are a very busy restaurant. We offer a great working environment year-round. Full and part-time positions are available. We have 2 other restaurant locations. Okay, so for Sen Restaurant, the job openings are as follows: host and hostess, server, bus person, food runner, and they also need dishwashers. You must be 18 years old to apply to Sen Restaurant. And do we have a contact slide? Yes. Okay, so this is how you would apply to a job at Sen Restaurant. You can reach out to Jessica herself, Jessica Miranda, and that email address is jessica@senrestaurant.com. Again, that's jessica@senrestaurant.com. Okay, was that the last slide? Okay, good, excellent. All right, so that was Sen Restaurant, and moving on, we will go next with USTAN Summer Camp for the Arts. You have the floor.
Hi, thank you for having me today. So at USDAN, we're looking for maintenance people. It's going to be 18 years and older, and the pay is $15 an hour. You're guaranteed 40 hours a week, and once the camp season starts, you're guaranteed like a couple of hours of overtime as well. So there is overtime. You're guaranteed 40 hours a week, and we have a preseason and a summer camp season. So for preseason right now, the hours are 11 to 7, Tuesday through Saturday. And when camp starts, the hours would be 7 to 4. The campus is located in Wheatley Heights. It's 140 acres of land. So we do hire a lot of maintenance. We hire about 15 people for the summer. There's a lot of like gardening, picking up sticks, doing like a lot of yard work, cleaning buildings, getting classrooms set up for like theater department, dance department, music department. We have a discovery center, which is for like kindergarten through 1st grade. We have a lot of different opportunities here for students, and it also helps you build connections. I know for me, I started here in 2015 as a summer employee, just going to music school, and I graduated from college, and it really helped me build a lot of connections for getting a full-time job as a teacher. So especially if you're interested in the arts, any types of arts, this might be the place where you might want to be because it helps you get those connections. So if you have any questions, you can call the phone number. I did forget to put my email there. The email is maintenance@usdan.org. And then to apply, you can just go on the website right there, usdan.org/about-us/appointment. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Ozzy. Thank you for being with us. We appreciate it. And then what we will do next is go to CBS. And I believe we have Evan with us.
Yes.
Okay, welcome.
How you doing?
Okay, great, thank you.
Thank you so much for hosting. Really appreciate being here. So really briefly, CBS is a Fortune 5 company. We have 10,000 locations across the nation. So it doesn't take long when you're driving to hit one of the CBSs. Although you could always apply to any location, this specific recruitment is specifically for our Hampton locations as well as Mattituck out on the eastern end of Long Island. We're going to offer competitive pay at $16 an hour to start for front end cashier employees, full-time, part-time, either way. And we can employ up to 40 hours per week. So those locations are going to be, there's 2 East Hampton locations. We have a Southampton location, West Hampton, and Mattituck. We offer 30% discounts on CVS branded items for employees, as well as a 20% discount on non-CVS branded items. And if you're looking to make a career, at something local and health conscious, we urge you to come on, apply, and start building your career.
Excellent. Thank you so much for being with us, Evan. We appreciate it. All right. And then, finally, to close out the show, we welcome Newton Shows. No pun intended. Welcome.
All right. Hey, thanks for having me. Mike Newton, president of Newton Shows. We're just going to restart our business. We've been around 70 years, but we'll be just restarting in June since the pandemic began. Going to be doing some local carnivals and festivals. And it's amusement rides, games, and food at a lot of the local events. Some of the higher profile ones would be like the Oyster Fest or Sayville Summerfest, things like that. But there are many throughout the island. So it's a really good first job. It's a stepping stone job. You know, you're working for a couple of years, but you get to relate to people directly. You get trained by myself and my family on how to run a game, a friendly carnival game. We're there for people to win, and people all have great experiences. A lot of my staff have gone on to big things. You know, one guy runs a TV ABC affiliate in Los Angeles, and another buddy of mine, who I'm 67, I started when I was 14 as well. Unofficially, maybe 9 or 10, spinning cotton candy. But it's a great experience, and you just can't beat it. So other than that, you see the basics there. 15 to 17-year-old for games. We like to start at around 15 because you do have to travel to work. Most of our events are within that 10, 15 mile radius. So we do carpooling. And if you have any questions, please reach out. And thanks for the chance to talk to you.
Great. Thank you so much, Mike. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you for being with us. And I'd like to thank all of the employers that took the time to join us today and share their information. It was great information, and I'm sure that the students that are online with us will learn a lot and gain a lot of experience by working at any one of these companies. So we'd like to thank everyone for joining us today. On behalf of legislator Jason Richburg and the Commissioner of the Suffolk County Department of Labor, Licensing and Consumer Affairs, Rosalie Drago, we thank everyone for joining us, and have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Alonzo.
All right. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you, Jason.
Thank you.